Alright, so hello today everyone. We're going to be doing a tier list on every character in bluelock Rivals because there's a whole bunch of new characters and there hasn't been one made of all the new characters yet. So I thought I would go ahead and do it. So we're starting off with the rare abilities and we're going to go to epic, legendary, then mythic. So we're going to start with Chigiri. I say personally, because Chigiri is like really good for like a rare, I'm going to give it high C. It's a high C tier because of the speed. Now, personally, people can put it D tier or B, but it's a really good C tier. It's a really good all-rounder. Next, we have Isagi. Isagi, I think personally, because his shot, and he's got a shot, a pass, and his main ult is a shot as well. I think it's super easy to catch all his abilities, and he has zero power to all of it. I think he's a D tier. The worst ability out right now. He needs like a buff of some sort to actually be good. Now Hiori. Hiori is actually, in my personal opinion, worse than Chigiri just because he's just a watered down version of Sai. So I'm gonna put Hiori and I guess C tier. Alright, you might not like a lot of my takes, but you'll understand later because Hiori is not that good, Isagi's not that good. Chigiri is not bad. You could scale Chigiri to B tier. Next up, we have Gagamaru. Gagamaru is a goldie like base character, and he's got some pretty decent abilities. And there's a lot of techs people have made to make him a pretty good like well-based character. So I'm personally gonna put him in B tier because of he's being a goalkeeper and a good ability in general. Okay, next we have Otoya. He's a new character. I actually use him personally. I like him a lot. He's well-rounded. You can use him at playing goalkeeper, striker, any really spot, and he'll be good. I'm putting him A tier. Otoya is really, really good. Next up, we have Bachira. Okay, Bachira is a really, really good character overall. He's got some pretty good things, but he has some flaws. Like his like V ability. It's like where you spin it around. It can go to the other team, and that's a really big flaw. But his ult did just get reworked, and they just added his like new stuff for him. So now he's really, really good. Bottom of B tier. He's gonna stay there. Bottom of B tier. Won't change. Next up, we have Karasu. Okay, Karasu is a new character, and so I think people overglaze Karasu. He's just an amped up Chigiri defender. So of course you have to put Karasu above Chigiri, but like in my personal opinion, Karasu can't be higher than he can barely be higher than Gagamaru, but he can't be higher than Otoya. Karasu is worse than Otoya, and the reason why is because Karasu's ult, instead of like shooting or something, it stops the ball and puts it in front of you, which is good if you're playing defender or goalkeeper. But if you're not playing goalkeeper or defender, you physically can't do anything with it. Only thing you can do is maybe stop a shot and take the ball from like your teammates, but that's just annoying and your team isn't gonna like you. So I'm putting Karasu bottom of A tier. Okay, next up we have Reo, the copy guy. Reo's actually one of the best characters since he can copy every character and he can get any ult. But he does have some flaws because characters like Sai exist, which have multiple ult abilities, which kind of messes you up, but he's still really good. So I'm saying Reo. First S tier we have Reo. Reo's gonna probably be one of the only ones you'll ever see in S tier, except for a few others. Next up we have Nagi, actually my personal favorite, but I'm not gonna glaze him because I'm gonna be logical here. Nagi is really, really good. He's got like trap, which makes it really difficult for actual goalkeepers to shoot. He's got lots of good things to go for him. He's got dashing like Bachira. He's got like the trap. He can stop balls. He can combine with Reo, which is a part of the rework, and he can have a really extra powerful shot, which I say Nagi goes top of A tier. Put him right there because Nagi is really good and you'll actually like him a lot if you just play him for a good minute. It takes a little bit more skill, but with time and progressively like getting better with it, you'll be top of the game with Nagi. Okay, next up we have the final legendary, King Barou. Okay, King Barou is actually one of the worst actually is the worst legendary in my personal opinion, because his ult it's really good like if you know how to use it, but if you go into a lobby with an actual goalkeeper, Barou is really just nothing because all his abilities are bad. Nothing's really good about it. He's better than, I say, Chiguri, but like he's worse than Bachira, he's worse than Gagamaru, so I'm gonna put him bottom of B tier. He's really good, but there's just lots better. Like when we in the net that's coming up later. Like we have Aiku, Sai, Yukimiya, Shido, Rin. These are all lots better. Nagi, Otoya, and Karasu are 10 times better than King, because King, if a real goalkeeper comes in tag with King, I feel like that it's just gonna be bad, you know? So I think King deserves this tier, and it's gonna stay like that. Next up, we have Aiku. Aiku is a really good defender, really good back player. He's one of my personal opinions, the most annoying to go against because he's so good. Aiku can definitely outscale everything in B tier, light work, and I think everything in A tier he also outscales. So I think he's below Reo in S tier, because Aiku is the perfect defender, perfect for goalie, perfect for midfielder, perfect for left and right wing. You can play striker with him and be annoying just by spamming, and that's why Aiku is S tier. Next thing is Sai. Sai is super good. Sai is the perfect team play. If you don't want to be a striker and you don't want to hog the ball and do this, you can become Sai, and Sai is perfect for passing, perfect for midfielder, like defender, everything in general. Sai is really good. But the thing about Sai is, Sai can also be played as striker, which puts him above a lot of characters that are meant for defending, like aka Karasu, aka Otoya, which is also kind of a defending character, and Aiku. I feel like he's better because you can play defendy with him and pass, or you could play attacky and like use his like dodge ability. So Sai, I feel like we have another S tier. Sai. We put Sai in S because he's super good. Actually, I think hot take, we put Sai top of A, because like some of these you can't have too many in S, and because S is a good thing. Everyone would be an S if you know how to use it correctly. So I think we're gonna put Sai in A tier. Next up, we have Yukimiya. One of the most talked about controversy, got nerfed like 80 times because amped up Yukimiya was like prime LeBron. Let's all be honest. We can go boom 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 when you see him, you know? Yukimiya went before the nerf, top character. And I personally think Yukimiya outscales Reo just by a little, because he can teleport across the field, and I think for one he needs another nerf, because if you have so much where like you like Gojo and you're like Toji, you're teleporting, I don't want to like play against that. This is soccer, gang. I don't want to see you go across the field. And Yukimiya does that, and that puts him above him. I hate Yukimiya mates. They are very annoying. The final two we have left are Shido and Rin. Shido is really good. Best shooter of all time, and I personally think Shido goes in top of A, outscaling Sai. Mostly because Shido, it could be S, it could be bottom of S, which I actually might put it at bottom of S, but it's either A or S tier, because A tier, it's easy accountable, it's gotten nerfed to the ground, and it used to be able to shoot from half court. You still can shoot from half court, but it's less good, and it's really easy to block with a goalkeeper. And now let's bring up the ult. Shido's ult is actually pretty good, because you can, it's like you get like a giant circle that's black, and it's very good, and you bicycle kick it. But the problem is, it has such a long wind up time, and the goalkeeper is allowed to move. So Shido's ult makes him bottom of S tier. Next up, we have Rin. Rin is personally in the anime my second favorite character. I like Rin a lot. He's really good, pretty ego. He's pretty good as a character, but there's problems that he has. Rin isn't that good in the game. He's got a pretty good ability to get him past Bachira and Gagamaru and other characters like Karasu and Otoya and Nagi, but Sai and Rin are just one's meant for strikering and one's meant for midfield. Rin can be used for passing due to him having a curve shot and having extra power on that curve shot, but it's not even that good if you think about it, because if you're using Rin's curve shot, it can go far, but a goalkeeper can save it, and it can also be the downplay of you. And on top of that, there is a trait that called Prodigy, I think, and it's basically Rin's trait, and it gives curve shot. Basically, it makes all your shots curved when you have flow. So if you have flow, you can just do what Rin can do. So no matter what, Rin isn't that good because of that. Now I do say he's higher than Otoya, Karasu, and Nagi, but I don't think he's better than Sai just because you can just get the flow and do the same things he can do. But his ult does make it a lot better, so we will put him right above Sai. And I think this tier list is pretty good. I think you could change some things, I could say if y'all want to put Chigiri up here with King, that'd be fine. Or Isagi, you could take him out of D and put Hiori down there. There's a lot you could do with this, but here's my personal tier list, and this is what I think is the best tier list for characters for Blue Lock Rivals. But without further ado, let's end this video. I do host giveaways in my Discord. Make sure to join, and peace out.